Hey guys, Bricks5D here, and this is another video in my Faction War series where I try to beat all the Faction War bosses before the Shadow King faction is launched to finally get Lydia. And today we are focusing on the Orcs, Crypt, and this is the team. At the end of the video I'll show you their builds and their masteries and all that good stuff. Let's run to the fight. The waves are not the problem in this faction. The boss is the problem. So if you want to skip straight to the boss, fine, go ahead. I'll put a stamp in the video so you can do right, go straight to the boss. But the waves is just easy to nuke because I have a lot of champions to do that who are built with damage, not just control. See, I'm almost one-shotting them. For this second wave, I have to be careful of this dude so he doesn't place that he's unkillable. I took over from auto so I can save some of my skills for the next boss fights. I don't want to have my skills on cooldown when I get to the boss. So I'm gonna do my A1s right now. Sandlight Survivor is one of the worst champions you can bring to this boss fight because of her passive. Alright, here we are at the boss. I try to decrease the turn meter as much as I can. My Iron Brago, who is the champion who does the most damage, is kitted with a strange artifact set which decreases the max HP of the boss. So I try to make sure all my damage from Iron Brago goes towards the boss. But right now, this skill from the boss will attack all enemies and steal all buffs from me and place all debuffs on the boss on me. So I will try not to do any debuffs or buffs right now until the boss uses this skill. So all I'm gonna use is my A1s right now. No decreased defense, nothing like that. Let's just wait for the boss to use that skill. If you want to kill the ads, this is the ad I will recommend you take down first because he places provoke. I'm not gonna do anything right now. Turn meter control, maybe I could do this. HP burn, right? I don't mind it. Now the boss has done his rubbish skill that tries to steal turn meters, right? I mean, that try to steal buffs and debuffs. It's time for me to do all my attacks on him or on the ads. And since I'm trying to decrease his max HP, I will always use Iron Brago's skill on him. Decrease defense. Now I can go all out and try to kill these ads and also the boss at the same time. You see why I did it right now? This what do you call this thing now? Ally Protect. If the boss steals this, is a bad day. That is why it's not recommended to bring in Sandlight Survivor here. So, but if you can get this Ally Protect to proc only when the boss is not ready to steal stuff from you, it will be awesome. So I'm trying to make sure my increased defense and Ally Protect fall off before the boss takes his next turn. I'm not even targeting this guy, right? Because he's not important. He's going to eventually kill himself or something. This will place increased defense. I'm not going to use this skill. This will place provoke and decrease attack on all enemies. I don't want him to place decrease attack, and yeah, well, not a problem. as long as it does a big hit on the boss. The boss is about to take his turn. Will he still increase defense? Nope, he's not going to still increase defense. Oh, he's not even ready to steal any debuffs. It's his next turn that he will steal debuffs. It's not this turn. I still have decreased defense on him. Let me still go hard. Currently using all my A1s right now. Now this is the crucial stage. The boss is about to steal debuffs again. No, he's about to steal buffs and place debuffs on me. I will not place anything right now until it makes that move. So I will try to bring him low. I discovered when this skill is next to go, he doesn't do his HP swap. As long as I don't bring him below the threshold. So I'm bringing him kind of low. That's why I saved some hits for this last guy. So if I look that the boss is coming down to this threshold, I will begin to hit this guy. So let's keep getting him down with our A1s, so he has nothing to steal. If I do turn meter right now, would that be a problem? I guess not. He only stole increased attack. No, he couldn't even steal the attack. Did he swap HP? No, he did not. This is when I do need to kill him. This is now I need to kill him. Decreased defense, resisted. What kind of luck is this? Oh, it got resisted because I have decreased accuracy on myself. That's bad. So the question is, can I still kill him within this turn limits that is available when my decreased defense have failed? I don't think so. Turn meter control some. Nuke. He's gonna do the HP swap. And I'm trying to avoid the HP swap. He did the HP swap. So I get to go another attempt at this. 12 turn, I'll tell you though, is enough for me to take him down. You can clearly see my damage on him is enough to take him down in 12 turns. The only thing I don't like about this 12 turn is the... Why am I still failing to place this decreased defense? That's an important skill if you want to take him down in 12 turns. Is my accuracy not enough on my debuffer? Alright, the boss is about to steal stuff again. Let's go with our A1s. I think he's gonna still decrease defense this time. I mean increase defense this time. But not if I do turn meter decrease, yes? No, he's still gonna still decrease defense from somebody. I didn't time the increase defense fast well enough. Can I reduce turn meter again? Yes, I did, but no, he still took a turn. He got increased defense. I do have 10 turns. That's enough for me to take him down. I'm still getting resisted because decreased accuracy. Where is the decreased accuracy coming from though? The A1 of somebody is placing decreased accuracy. Well, at least he doesn't get to steal my unkillable, right? Let me increase it for another turn. Place reflect damage. Boom, 14k. Resisted. Lifesteal is important here because you can see my healer is not doing much of many heals. I have 9 turns to take him down. HP bond is doing the work also. Can I place the decrease defense right now, please? Finally. I place the decrease defense when the boss is about to steal stuff. But with decrease defense here, the boss is dead. Turn meter decrease, yes. Boom. 41k. Without decrease defense, I'm just tickling this boss. He's about to take a turn meter decrease. Even if he steals my buffs right now, I don't think I'm scared. 37k. He will only still increase defense, right? Even with that, I think he's dead anyways. No, let me not put reflect damage. I don't want him to steal that. He will place decrease accuracy on me. I hate that decrease accuracy. Alright. 7 turns. But at least he did not steal my unkillable or my ally protect. So that's how I managed to walk my way through this boss. I clearly do not have enough damage to take him down the first time. But if I time my abilities well, I think I can. I just didn't time it properly. And my accuracy sometimes is not high enough. And 12 minutes run. Not bad, not bad. Boom, 12k. And bond not placed. Down goes the Orcs Crypt, and my legendary skill tome right there for me with 3 stars. No revivers, just one healer who is not yet at 60. If you take Vrasks to 60, this becomes almost an auto run for you. No matter how many times the boss steals HP from anybody, Vrask can bring them up high enough before the boss can go again. The side arts are not a problem. He places provoke, he gets nuked immediately. Duke DPS is the person who was placing that decreased accuracy, so that might screw you up when you don't have decreased defense on the boss. So let's look at my builds for these champions and see if you can do something better, because I clearly do not have enough damage to bring them down. I'll sort it by faction. The key person in this team, I think, where is it? Did I scroll past through it? Yes, I did. The key member of this team, I think, is Iron Brago. Because if the boss keeps doing this turn again and again, decrease enemy max HP can eventually bring this boss down. Whenever it takes your HP, he's not going max HP anymore. His HP will keep coming down. So on auto of this fight, this is the skill that will make the fight end. Else the fight will never end. The boss will just keep going to max HP. But if you have enough damage to take the boss down, you might not need this enemy max HP artifact on your Iron Brago or whoever is your nuker for these waves. Like I said, Sandlar Survivor is not a good idea. Turn meter decrease from Ultimate Garlic's skill was important. So this kind of reduces turn meter, right? And also when Ultimate Garlic places the HP bond, it decreases the turn meters also of the boss by 20% if the target is under HP bond debuff. So that's why I had Ultimate Garlic there. HP bonds also does a lot of damage on that boss. Who else did I use? My decreased attack champion on his skill here. Reflect damage didn't do much. Be careful of this unkillable so the boss doesn't steal the reflect and on the killable, and then you're like screwed, because that does a lot of damage. And the person you should not bring in here, if you have an alternate champion for Sandlash, I'll recommend you bring it. I have to be careful so if my Sandlash aura, this one doesn't get procced when the boss is about to steal stuff from us. Alright, let's look at their builds. I've already shown you the artifacts I used here. Speed, like I said, enough crit rate and enough crit damage. This is a crit rate, yes, but this is crit damage. And for a total stats of 37k HP, 4k defense, and 137, it's not even a lot of crit damage. Wow, I thought it was about 200% crit damage, but okay, that also works. Masteries are done. That's why Iron Brago was doing those big hits, decreasing enemy max HP like I wanted him to do. The next person, this is a standard spider build. I was using this for spider a long time ago with speed, so we can just keep circling through our abilities and placing those HP burn. But I don't need this champion for spider anymore. I have better spider HP burn champions right now. For a total stats of 27,500 defense, 36k, 239 speed. That's how fast I wanted the spider to go down. And for masteries, they're all done, yes of course. So I didn't build this champion specially for Doom Tower. I mean for the Orcs faction. Sandlash is still in my clan boss build, and her artifacts is on lifesteal, of course, for clan boss, and a lot of defense because she does that ally protect when the boss hits all your allies. She's not an attack based champion, that's why I didn't bother maxing this. Else it might drop me one more substat though, so that might be something I'll do later. For masteries, first of all, is done with what do you call this mastery? War Master and counter attack for clan boss. And what else? Total stats for Sandlash, 5.3k defense. That's an overkill. Standard clan boss speeds, not high crit rate, not high crit damage. I just wanted defense on this champion. This is a very old build and I might need to revisit it. And who else? Duke the Pierce. I just wanted this guy to have enough accuracy to place decreased defense, but that seems to be a problem because he's also placing decreased attack. I mean decreased accuracy, which the boss is returning to me from the A1. And for his crit damage, how does he have this much crit damage? This is more of a attack. This is more of a nuker build though. Speed. I thought my Iron Brago was the one with all the crit damage, but it seems like it's Duke the Pierced. 205 speed, awesome. So he gets to go 2 turns before, most of the waves. 201 crit damage, 90% crit rate. This is an awesome build with also crit accuracy on a good place. Masteries, I don't think they are done. Yes, I've not done masteries on this champion. And finally, Vrask. He doesn't have masteries yet, but I put him in a counter attack build. Vrask will also work fine in a speed build, speed set build, or also a relentless build, so he can take many turns and heal your team. But a counter attack also heals your team whenever he's hit, especially when you have all AoE going around. So he's built with 100% crit. Well, not quite 100%, 57, 67, 70 something crit. So I'm not yet 100%. That's why sometimes he's not healing enough. HP is quite important because he heals from his max HP, and that's his. So when I finally unlock this banner, I will put speed and HP here again, but I need to bring up his crit rate to 100%. It's really important. Masteries, like I said, not done. Total stats of 57k HP. That's quite high with the banner not being complete though. Low defense, that's why he was really going low. Speed's 193, almost 200, which is awesome. So crit rate, it needs to be 100. And who else? I would suggest you replace Sandlash, like I said. So if I wanted to replace Sandlash, I will bring in Tila Gourmet. I know not everybody has this, but this is the last legendary I pulled on this team, on this account, and I'll be building this champion to replace Sandlash so I can auto this boss. I don't want to be doing manual all the time, especially during CVC when you're trying to beat those bosses. And I will not be doing this right now. I have other factions to also defeat and post. So if you like this video, if this build or if this champion shows help you beat this Orcs or helps you build your champions better, let me know in the comments. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for more faction wars Crypt that I will soon complete all of them. I'm currently at 8 out of 11. I think 8 out of, I've beat 8 right now out of, to beat 6 more or 5 more. I forget how many there is, but I counted yesterday. I've beat a total of 8. I don't know how many more there is. And as we go along, we'll keep pushing, and that's all. If you wanted to see other champions that you might use for these Orcs, let's look at the index quickly, because I know my champions is not the entire pool that people can use to beat this faction. I mentioned a reviver earlier, the Orcs Crypt. Where is it? So if you're not sure of your team and you want to build this reviver, where she is, Shaman. If you want her to be the person to revive instead of what's his face now, instead of Vrask, so she can also be the person to revive. But with Vrax in the team and she in the team, that would be an awesome way to fight this boss to make sure nobody goes down. But I came in here full damage. You can see my crit rate and my crit damage. I came here to take the boss down before he swaps HP. So if you bring 2 champions in here that can do all that. Bloodfeather here, she's also really good because she has, you know, this decreased defense on her A2. Where is her main skill? Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Decreased target storm meter by 30%. Has an extra 20% chance of inflicting crit rate. So she also has that turn meter here. So she is also really good for doing that. And you know, when the boss turn meter is decreased, you have a lot of chances to take him down. Tuhak, I considered bringing him up because I hear he does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. So I'm glad I didn't bother building him. I've beat the faction, so I don't need to build Tuhak right now. But if you're considering who to build and you don't have any of the ones I've shown you, go for Tuhak. I'm not even going to talk about Sia because these waves are really easy. So Sia might help in the boss when you use her when the boss steals buffs or you buff yourself. She should be awesome. That's all I know. I do have this guy who also can do revive. Yes, he has a revive. But I didn't bother building him because I already have these champions built for my clan boss. That's the options for the rares. I don't think there's any rare I will want to bring into these fights. I hear veteran is awesome, but what does it do? Increase crit rates, attacks all enemies, place block buffs, damage decreases according to this champion's max HP. So he does damage based on HP, so he does a lot of damage. He smacks hard, I guess. So people usually recommend him for this faction, but I never bothered building him. I'm focusing on only epics and legendaries because I'll use them in other parts of the game. That's this video. Please like and subscribe so you know when I post the next faction, and I'll see you guys in the next video.